Hi, I'm Just Flo. As you know, I love products introducing people into the world of fantasy battles, the Ninth Age. After Essence of War and Whale of the Ages, The Breach, I stumbled about Empires of Fire and Fury from Fruminous Fantastic Foundry, and I had to buy it. I was fast enough to get one of the first. They're getting bought out again and again, but they're producing more. And we will have a look if it was worse and which of those armies I'm going to play 2022. Here you see part of the packet. And here's the full one. Yeah, I had to open it. I could not wait. And yes, the Ninth Age starter box, Empires of Fire and Fury. You see the measurements, how long the box is, and some extra parts which were packed into it. And here again, before I open it, I'll have to look it all around. There are nice pictures of the full assembled army, of painted things, of the tools there, a short story about the main characters, the generals of the armies. So we can see everybody who contributed miniatures to the project. And here you have a look at a short story and battle report and something more. Here's a rule book, some painting things, and again the story and the battle thing. Well, a story, then the miniatures, explanations what they do, what they can. Here on one side we have the telling, on the other side we have the descriptions and the tactics. Here let us see the story of the battle, and here there's a game turning, what happened game-wise. And here's the end result. Yes, I skipped several pages. It's a very good, very in-depth explanation of the game, how it turned out, what happened, what was done, how its rules worked, and it can also be found on a video. Not from me, but from Fruminous Fantastic Foundry. Here's another information, a short overrun of the hobby. Yes, I skipped a lot of pages, so everybody finds details of the hobby, explains it as like a short primer. And here's the packing list. Don't worry, in better quality the packing list can be found on the homepage of the manufacturer. And we've got the sort of manual how to assemble the models. And yeah, a lot of things out there. And here's the Infernal Dwarfs and something else. Unit fillers for the levies and for the dwarfs. View from above. Let's open it. Open it all. I want to open it all. There's a citizen giant. And yes, in case you want to equip him with the whip is there. Normally one would have to order it separately, but it has already been packed into the set. Great service. Which infernal engine did titanically get unassembled? Oh, a Titan mortar. But I'm sure with that assembly description I'll be able to assemble it after the video. And here there's some Citadel Guard with pistols, with spears, with axes. Yeah, I guess they'll be ready to fight. There's a corner marker Then we've got an Overlord with Taurik Ritual. Well, I'm looking forward to field it, to try it out. And then here we've got a command group for the Citadel Guard. Then we've got a Prophet with a flintlock and a normal weapon. That's on foot. Then some levies with bows and shields. And of course heads. Them there again. Here we've got a command group for them. Also with banner and musician and everything. And here there are some blunderbusses for use on the characters or on the Taurik forces. Oh, another Citadel Guard? Yeah, during the creation of that starter, in the 4th revision of the ID book, point changes happened, and Ruminius Fantastical Foundry packed another one in to make it point-wise even. And here's a Survisor, a BSB, an Infernal Dwarf that knows how to help himself, and he climbed up on some rocks to be a little bit bigger. And here we've got some Vassal Cavalry with bows, light lances, shields, and of course the Vassals and their mounts. Here we've got some Taurik enforcers. I guess I'll give mine some of the blunderbusses. Shields and weapons. And here I did hide some alternative heads for the Vassal levies. The rulebook, yes, the printed one from on, which one normally would have to order separately or print out himself. Some hobby equipment, green stuff, and so on. Here we see for whom Ruminius Fantastical Foundry is a licensed printer, the models and the homepage. It's a really great one. We've got Saurian Ancients, Infernal Dwarfs, and Archon Compendium printed, and small books. So Europe, that's A5, smaller, big book size in UK and US. Well, here, what's that? Ah, the unit bases. Here, that's a Terran piece, suited for Infernal Dwarfs, I think. Here's there's a field. I know, one can do quite a lot of things more. But, normally, on Terrans, starter kits do quite a lot less. We've got 3D Terra, which can be tuned. We've got additional 3D Terra coming more on and on. We've got a good starting collection for the Battlefield 2. No using of books and such things. Real 3D Terra. We've got a measurer with the 9th Age brand. We've got the line of sight and wheeling measure. Oh yes, the single basis for the units, for the models. Cool. What twisted, burned, ruined trees are that? Ah, I get it. Out of the land of fire, of the Infernal Dwarfenland. Yeah. The magic cards, or the lores, the whale, the flux tokens, the rarity spells for the armies, the rulebook items, which generate spells, and so on. Really cool. One usually would have to order that separately too. Here one can place a rune on. So that could be here a wood. You already saw the trees, and now you see some things for the ruins. Yes, can be tuned, but it's a start, a good start. And it's a 3D Terra. Some markers charge markers, flea markers, objective markers. Really cool. Here we have markers for buff spells, for hex spells, tokens, the battle levies, and the battle cavalry applies. Dice, oh you have to be strong. I promised to a good friend to share the content of the starting set with him. Yes, that set is very cool to start together, half. And I have to be strong to only keep 5 of those dice. Only 5, not all 10. And here's the army. My good friend, Green Tide, will start 2022. I myself will start the Infernal Dwarfs 2022. So we will likely see all of both armies assembled and being played against each other at one time in the future. And here is the basis for the models and the Saurian engines, different color than the Infernal ones. A nice, cool detail, I think. And the unit bases. Yes, skirmisher base. Wow. Here there are the models. And Taurosaurus with an engine of the Ancient. Here, a corner marker. Really nice one. Here, unit filler for Saurian Warriors and Skink Braves. There's Battle Standard Bearer, a Cayman Ancient one, which looks really nice. I have to be strong. You already have in Saurian Ancient Army Flow. A Commando Group for Saurian Warriors. Riders. So, yes, I did let them packed, because if I unpack some, I will assemble some, and then I can't give some to my good friend. Here are some Skink Braves with bows. Then commanding group for that. A Skink Priest, a really nice Skink Priest. You already have 5 different Skink Priests. You promised that. Yeah, okay. Then some chameleons. Really cool hidden chameleons. Using the surroundings, cool postures, I'm in love with them. Yeah. Some caimans. More close up. And here's a Saurian Warlord. Oh, here we see what happens to the one which caused him to unleash its fury. Okay, I won't unleash the future Saurian Ancients General's fury. I will give him the entrance. But those are cool. Well, of a weapon beast, a salamander, who is biting flames, and the flames are already there. It's If I would not have already have an Saurian Ancient army, I would. Yeah, well. And here's the army list for 3,000 points starting. Yeah. Here are some extras. Some of those extras will go to me because they are for the Infernal Dwarfs. And some will go to Green Tide. Winner, one time, 2022, where physical tourneys are allowed again then there. I and Green Tide will be at the same tourney. I'll challenge them for a match in the first game. You will see the Saurian Ancients marching in his reporting threads, and now you will see the Infernal Dwarfs in the thread 2022, who's the year where all went to the Infernal for Just Flow. Okay. I think you already got it. I'm in love with that set. Be fast. Still. It's produced, sold out. Check it out. I love it. And before I fight with me, if I'll said goodbye to the Thorian Engine part of the starter. Really, I say goodbye to you. Bye. Bye. Thank you for leaving a comment below, which allows us to better cater to your wants and needs.